to with her speech, Spider-Man. Good evening, everybody. About 2 years back, I did a writing workshop and it had a prompt that read, "What would Spider-Man's commencement speech sound like?" I suppose it starts with some thanks for the important people in his life, sappy story about Uncle Ben, and the classic, "Anyone can be Spider-Man," circa Stan Lee. All things considered, pretty solid. So I figured that I could draw inspiration from that prompt when thinking about what to write for today. Just as a disclaimer, this isn't a traditional commencement speech and I am not Spider-Man, but I could probably suss out a few connections here and there. I may not shoot webs from my wrist, but I can write a mean essay courtesy of my English and social studies teachers. I don't have a cool suit adorned with spider webs, but I have had the chance to wear some pretty sick lab goggles. Thank you, chemistry. While trying to practice lab safety as best as I could when pouring something into another thing, it was last year, I forgot. And I might not be a typical superhero, but I know some things about what it takes to save the world. Obviously, I wasn't blessed by a radioactive spider, so my strength is average, speed subpar, and I don't even want to talk about my horrendous reflexes. But Spider-Man and I agree on the principle that everybody is capable of being a hero. All you have to do is try. When we say try, we don't mean tracking down and defeating villains who intend to wreak global havoc. We mean starting small. Help a fellow student. Let someone who's having a bad day know that they're appreciated. Take the steps to make your voice heard. In the case of Spider-Man, he tried and failed many times. He couldn't save his friend Gwen Stacy, nor was he able to save his Uncle Ben, but he never stopped doing what he was doing. He never stopped being Spider-Man. He kept saving his neighborhood and doing his best to honor his uncle's memory because it was the right thing to do. He made more friends and matured as Peter Parker outside of the superhero persona. He never let his setbacks define the future, which he could pay for himself. That's what makes him a hero. Personally, I never really thought that I could be a hero. Failure is terrifying, and losing something is even scarier. And the probability of those things happening as I step out of high school is overwhelmingly high. So, why bother being a hero? I could stay where I am, content not saving the world or anything, and I would never fail or lose anything. When I say it out loud, it sounds even worse. Holding myself back from experiencing the future is the greatest disservice I can do to myself, and the greatest one you can do to yourself. Spider-Man and I are big believers in the human capacity to overcome challenges and succeed, and I have no doubt that all of the students in front of me are capable of doing just that, and they can change the world. All it requires is dipping our toes into the vast future, the unknown future that I never precisely visualized. To summarize it in a few words, you can do it. It won't be easy, nor will it be simple. It'll be dizzying, blinding, beautiful, bittersweet, and everything in between. The future comes at you at a relentless, industrial pace. What's most important is not your ability to slow down the inevitable. It's your attitude in the face of a world that feels like it's spinning too fast. Before you get too overwhelmed, and believe me, it will happen, may I suggest the following. Take a deep breath, look in the mirror, remember how far you've come. I mean, we could do it now, I don't have a mirror, but look among yourselves. All I can say is, wow, and I hope you feel the same. I wish that I could tell you that I'm absolutely confident in what the future holds and what I'll do, but I'm not. I'm apprehensive, I'm nervous, I'm unsure. But as I continue to wade through those emotions, I see hope. I see gratitude, happiness, tranquility. I see a future that looks a lot less daunting than it did when I was in 9th grade. Moreover, I'm comforted by the fact that I have you all to fall back on. I can't thank the people around me for the welcoming, diverse, and brilliant community that I've been able to surround myself with. So, in that unpredictable future that doesn't seem so scary anymore, I want you to truly remember Spider-Man's words. I believe there's a hero in all of us. To find it, all you have to do is try. Remember, start small and keep going. Class of 2024, I am immeasurably proud of us. Congratulations, and thank you for a wonderful 4 years.